Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great, staying safe and sane and healthy, and just everyone's getting along out there. I know some of you guys have seen on my community post where I was saying, big things are coming, yada yada yada, and it was all, had the Nike logo on there and everything, and had several of you guys wondering what was that all about, and what I was talking about. Well, I received a box today from Nike, and it's something it's very, very special, something that they've been doing for quite a while, but I wanted to bring more awareness to it and kind of, hopefully help other amputees out there, and maybe they can take part in this program. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost anything to enter, or, to get your name in there and to be chosen for the program. But it's something that it's very, very special that they've been doing, and they look after amputees. They make sure that amputees don't have to go without, and they understand that when you buy a pair of shoes and you only have one foot, well, naturally one shoe is going to wear out a lot faster than the other. So therefore, what they're doing is offering what's called the Nike One Shoe program, or the Nike Shoe Bank is what it's called. They have a program to where if you're an amputee and you do buy a pair of shoes from Nike, you can actually send them the shoe that you don't want. You can donate it to them, which is absolutely fantastic. I love that, and something that that I'm definitely going to advocate for, and something I'm definitely going to get behind. And the reason we're talking about that today is because Nike has sent me a box, and I'm very, very excited for you guys to see this. Now, check this out. As you can see on the box itself, there's no label whatsoever other than the actual Nike swoosh. And what they have sent me in this box is something very, very special. It's something that I'm very, very excited for you guys to see. So, without further ado, I'm going to introduce you guys to my new shoe that I'm going to be using for my crutches. So, before I show you guys, I wanted to have a shoe that, again, I wasn't wearing out both of my shoes, or wasn't wearing out one shoe and not the other. So, and with me doing a lot more crutching, that kind of stuff, I'm very, very excited to have a shoe just for that. So, what they offer is you can pick your style, meaning like basketball, running, track and field. There's a big wide variety of options that they offer. You can pick up to 3 colors, and they will basically pick between those 3 colors. You don't really get to pick the actual shoe you want or anything like that, but you do get to tell them what style of shoe you want, meaning, do you want a basketball shoe, do you want a running shoe, do you want, like a one that's going to be better suited for hiking, that kind of thing. All the representatives that I've spoken with and have talked to, they do everything in their power to get you set up with the right shoe. Like, they ask you, what are you going to be doing with it, what are you going to be using it for, that kind of thing, and they'll fix you up with the right shoe, the one that you're trying to get it, to make it better suited for yourself. So what they have sent me is something that's very cool, and I'm super excited for you guys to see. Me being me, I love black, and I'm a huge fan of the color black. I'll wear a lot of black clothing, that kind of stuff. So they took that into consideration and sent this to me. So without further ado, I want to show you guys my new Nike shoe. Check this out. How badass is that? Now, again, they'll send you, once you get signed up for the program, they'll send you 1 shoe per year. These are called the Downshifter 7s, is what these are, the name of this particular shoe. But what they do is they'll send you 1 shoe per year, and just like as your shoe wears out or whatever, but they'll send you 1 shoe per year absolutely free. Like, you don't have to pay any kind of shipping, any kind of anything like that. They'll absolutely send it to your house for free. It takes 4 to 6 weeks to get there, so it's not going to be an overnight or the next day kind of thing. It's definitely something that you got to wait for it. But like I said, it's free. It don't cost you anything. I'm gonna put all the information in the description below, and you guys can see a little bit more, get a little bit better idea of what it's all about. And just, I hope that some of my amputees out there can get in on this program and, take a little bit, take a little bit off your, take a little bit of stress from you, a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I know that doctor bills are really high. Getting your prosthetic is really, really high. Like, it's just, everything costs a lot of money when you're an amputee. I know you guys see my forearm crutches back there behind me. So what I'm gonna do is today we're gonna try this bad boy on. I'm gonna do like a little kind of walk for you guys, so to speak, and you guys are gonna check it out, and we're gonna see how it performs. I'm really, really, really excited about this. This is amazing. So with that, give me just a minute, and we're going to get situated, and we're going to test this bad boy out, and I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion about the Nike downshifter. So I'll be right back. Okay, so first impressions, I really, really like them. They're really soft, really comfy. Obviously they have the airbag in them like every Nike in the world does, and this one in particular, it runs along the bottom of the foot, like goes all the way up into the toe. So that's why I say, when you could see me like rocking my foot back and forth, I was trying to feel a little bit more what that actually feels like. I love it. I mean, it feels great. It feels, it's nice and cushy, like I was saying, nice and soft. And yeah, man, I cannot thank Miss Heather and Damon at Nike for reaching out to me and just, choosing this channel to be, a good spokesperson for them, and I greatly appreciate that, man. Anybody that reaches out to smaller creators like myself, smaller channels like this, for stuff like this, it's always, not only is it exciting for the content creator themselves, but it's also something that, it shows that, yes, what we're doing is actually helping people and it is effective. I really, really, really do appreciate this. This is something that's amazing. It's going to help me in my life out a hell of a lot, more than they can possibly understand. Now, for my amputees out there, like I said before, this is a free program. It doesn't cost you anything. The shipping, everything is 100% free. All you got to do is call the number below that's going to be listed in the description below, and and they'll talk to talk to one of their representatives, and they will definitely get you fixed up. Like I said, you don't get to pick the actual shoe itself. You do get to pick one of 3 colorways, and you may get whatever it is. Like, say if you want, red, white, and blue, well, you may get a red, a white, or a blue, or some kind of color variation. It's whatever they have. Basically, all you got to do is give them your shipping address, your shoe size, and like I said, your 3 color options, and your preference as far as the style of shoe goes. Because not everybody wants a running shoe or something like that. Sometimes they just want like a basketball shoe or something that's more stylish, that kind of thing. A lot of the younger folks out there, they're really big on the basketball style shoes, that kind of thing. So they try to cover all bases. But yeah, like I said, man, there's going to be a description below, or in the description below, there's going to be all the contact information for Nike and how to get a hold of them, so you too can take part in this program. I highly urge any of my new amputees out there to do so. Even if you're just kind of in that process of I'm waiting to get a leg or something like that, it's so you don't wear out both shoes, or wear out one shoe and not the other. Because what's going to happen is with your prosthetic, you're going to have one sole that's kind of worn down more so, and like it's been crushed down, that kind of thing. Just from dragging it along the ground, that kind of deal. Your actual sole itself will get worn out and the other one won't. So when you go to get your actual prosthetic fitted, what's going to happen is it's not going to fit right. It's only going to be fit for those particular shoes, and you're not going to be able to like switch up shoes or anything like that. They always say when you get a brand new prosthetic, always take a brand new pair of shoes with you. So keep that in mind. That's what a lot of the reasons they do this. That, and for people who are disarticulated. What disarticulated means is a person who has had literally their entire leg removed. There hasn't been any bone cut or anything like that. They're not like a cut up amputee, meaning like, me, my femur and my tibia and my fibia have both been cut. All of them have been cut. Well, people who are disarticulated means literally where they have the socket right here and that bone has been removed, and now you're just like, it's smooth all the way up. Alex One Leg is a person just like that. He doesn't have a prosthetic, nor will he ever. He just chooses not to have one. He doesn't have a stump or anything like that. It just strictly goes smooth right up, from the crotch all the way up to his waist area. So it's perfect for people like that. I mean, you literally don't have to pay for shoes. Like, again, my people that are just waiting to get their prosthetic, that kind of thing, this is perfect for you. Or just the people that think their prosthetic is way too painful and they just decided they don't want to use it. Believe it or not, there's people out there that do that. They'll buy, a $20,000, $30,000, even, I mean, what you're looking at right here is, this leg right here was roughly about 60 grand. So there you go. But there's people that'll have prosthetics and they don't use them. It hurts too much. It's too much of a pain in the ass for them to use, so they choose to step away from their prosthetic altogether. My crutches fell. But so there you go, guys. I want to give again Nike a big shout out for again choosing this channel to take part in their one shoe program. Miss Heather, Damon, I want to thank you both for just being your awesome self, reaching out to me. They got my shoe to me very, very quickly. They say anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, but I got mine in a matter of like 2. So it just all depends on where you live, that kind of thing. So there you go. Everybody, please go check out the one shoe program. Go sign up for Nike. And yeah, man, like I said, you just got to give them some basic information, and then they'll get you all fixed up and get you off to the races. So with that, again, thank you so much, Nike, for just being your awesome self. Thank you for supporting channels like mine, and just other people that are out there trying to just simply get by in life. And that's huge. That is absolutely huge. It's something that not a lot of companies are doing. I can only think of you guys. That's it, as far as it has the one shoe bank. So with that, again, I want to thank Nike for just being their awesome self and just helping us out. And again, this is massive. I'm really looking forward to getting out there and using my one that I have a lot more. I plan on doing a lot more crutching kind of stuff just to simply build up my arms and that kind of thing. On days that my leg really hurts and I don't want to use my leg, this is going to be perfect. So now I'm going to have just simply a crutch shoe, and that's what I'm going to be using this one for. So there you go, guys. I hope you guys found this video informative, and I hope you guys got something from it. Like I said, there's going to be links and everything down below where you guys can take part in this program. You don't have to be an amputee, but the whole program is more or less set up for us amputees. But if there's a person out there that just, like, say you're whatever, you for the past 2 years you've been on crutches or whatever, something like that, and you don't want to mess up both shoes, well then hey, hit them up and they may be able to help you with something like that. They may be able to help you get a shoe that's fit right for you and something that'll actually help you out, get further on down the road. So with that, everybody, please stay happy, safe, sane, motivated. Don't look back. Don't give a crap what anybody else says about you, because at the end of the day, it don't matter. We'll talk to you soon.